Welcome to the Trucking Show Must Go On. What's happening, guys, and welcome to TSMO Trucking Show Must Go On, baby. And here we are at Western. Oh yeah. And what are we doing? Something really special on the show today. I got approved, and this is, and we're gonna talk about Western, man, because that's why I love this company. So I got approved for this, guys. You know it. Watermelon lights. So a really good friend of mine, Troy. Thank you so much, man. I give you a shout out, man, for gifting me these lights. That's really cool. Yeah, man, I really appreciate that. For real, bro. You're good, man. You're good. And yeah, this is the plan. So we're gonna put them underneath here. Look at him. You can only see his legs. Look at him. He's out there fishing, man. So we're gonna put them over here underneath the toolbox. Getting the lights down. And then what we're gonna do here is, you know it, they're gonna build a bracket from this, which is an old bumper, an old one of this. Where's my hand? There it is. An old one of this. And then they're gonna build a bracket to come out here so they can install the watermelon light right there. And it looks just something like this, right? So that's all we got right now. There's big azul. It's dirty, guys. It's dirty. I couldn't wash them when I got here. I couldn't stop really to get to the blue beacon and get it washed. And when I got here, there was somebody washing the truck for like 5 hours, a couple hours each freaking mud flap. I'm not lying. So I couldn't wash it, and so they're gonna do the work, and then we're gonna wash it afterwards, and then we're gonna do the review at night with the lights. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Big azul, getting it done, baby. So I'm very excited about this. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on. So let me get out of the shop and have the guys work like watermelon, baby. Alright, so this is the deal. So here at Western, they will customize your truck for you. Now obviously I can pay for it, and the shop will do it because it's a public shop, and I can do it, and they will allow you to do that to your truck. You still got to get it approved. So we got supervisors. Mr. Marty, he's my supervisor for the Riffin division. He's the boss, and yeah, he's amazing, man. I just talked to him, and guys, the bill is $840. So I think they charge $140 an hour here. They say 4 to 6 hours in labor. Okay, the lights. Like I said, Troy, thank you so much, man. Last night he surprised me with it, man. He's like, hey, man, you want some watermelon lights? And I tell you, man, this guy Troy, man, this guy breathes, bleeds, eats, and shit trucking, okay? So ever since he was a little kid, his dad brought that Peterbilt home. This guy didn't stop. He knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a truck driver. And that, I respect that man a lot, because I didn't know what I wanted to be when I was a little kid. Like, this guy knew right away. This is all I want to do. This is what I want to do all my life. It's to be a truck driver. Be a professional. A lot of people are truckers. No, we're professional drivers, guys. This is a profession. It's a lifestyle. And it's not easy to do. And Troy he made a choice when he was very young, and he went trucking with his dad, and his dad told him, he told him everything he knows right now. And the guy's a good truck driver, man. The guy's a beast. Okay, this guy's Like I said, man, he trucks and he loves everything about trucking. So like, you know how I keep my truck real clean? He's the same way. I wake up, make my bed. He's the same way. We got that in common. You know, it's a passion. You know, so it's funny because you know, guys, you guys been watching the channel. You know, I've been planning to get that swirl stick for a while, and then finally I saved up money because this stuff is expensive, guys. And I saved up money, you know, and you know how the economy is. Things are hard for everybody, and I was able to, you know, get the swirl stick and get it installed, and we went through some things until it got positioned the right way, you know. So when I was talking to Troy, he was telling me about his shifter, and he shows me a picture. I'm like, I got the same one, man. So he's like, you copy off of me, man. But yard dog right there. The funny thing was that I didn't. We both had the same idea, and then we put them really pretty much at the same time, really. So his is a smaller ball, really cool, man, with the Peterbilt emblem, yeah, the Peterbilt logo on it. Amazing, really cool. I really like his, you know. So, but you know, it's like we all customize these trucks. It's personal. So this is where we live. This is our freaking office. You know what I mean? So we spend more time in this trucks than we do at our regular home. We live. It's, you know, as sad as it can sound to some people, but not to us. We live in these trucks. This is our home. We spend more time in these trucks than we do in our regular homes and with our family. So, and to some people might be sad. And to us, it's amazing because this is what we want. Okay, and you know, we get off of work and yeah, you know, we miss our family. We want to be with them. Don't get us wrong. We love our family, but we miss the truck, man. You know, after like 4 or 5 days, you miss your house. You miss your home. And this is what it is. It becomes your home. So, guys, you know, trucking is not an easy thing if you are not passionate about it. If you're passionate and you love trucking, then it's awesome. Like it is for me. Like it is for Troy, you know. Especially for Troy. This guy's good, man. So I know you're watching, bro. Thanks, man. I know you're watching, bro. And he watches my channel all the time, you know. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate it to all my subscribers. They watch my channel, and you guys are truck drivers, you know what I mean. And you guys are just watching this for entertainment purposes, just to get entertain yourself, because it's gonna be fun. And it's gonna be a lot of years of me doing this YouTubes, and it's gonna take off, you know. It's gonna take off, but that's what trucking does, you know. That's what trucking does, man. You see what I mean? Look at that. Truck driving, man. Truck driving. And this is all you see around here. See that? That's what truck driving does for you, you know? It pays off, guys. Hard work, get you nice toys. You know, we were little kids before looking at the trucks and playing with trucks. A lot of boys and girls play with trucks and things, you know. And I say girls too, because there's a lot of girls that play with us, with the trucks and things like that, you know. So they're excluded in there because there's women truck drivers all the time, and they love it just as we do. So, but this is a dream come true for us. Like being here. Can you imagine when you were a little kid? Can you imagine playing with your little cars and your little trucks? And I used to play with all kinds of, you know, trucks and cars, and I used to watch them and get excited about it. And then guess what? Some people say, well, I grew up out of there, man. I'm a man now. I chased another career, obviously. I kind of didn't, especially Troy. Troy, it's 100% the one that, like, you know, you only meet a few guys like this. And there's a few in here. Troy is one of them. And, you know, no matter how old you are, man, you can be old, young. You know, we were talking to someone that works here too. You know, he's 65, 64. You know, he doesn't want to retire, man. He could retire now. I think he's a little older, but he loves it, man, with a passion. But in a different way too, because he wouldn't. I don't think he breathes and eats and shit trucking like Troy does. He doesn't. I don't think so. You know, I love trucking too. Don't get me wrong, I love it too, man. Every day, all I think is about trucking. You know, this is a special thing for me. And you know what? It comes from a special person that loves trucking. You understand? These things are expensive, guys. These things are expensive. You know, I don't even know how much it is. I'm not gonna ask. But when you start looking, go on Google, man. 60, 70 bucks a piece, or probably more. You know, they're red colors. So, what's expensive is the installation. You know, we gotta install this. They gotta customize this. This is custom. And then guess what? Our company, Western, baby. Okay, Western, baby. Don't forget that WDTC, because that's what it is, man. They're awesome. I don't know any other company really. There's like at this level, maybe like a smaller company they'll let you do that. You can drive a beast like this. You know, this is a hood truck, guys. You know, this is a Peterbilt 389. This is the last of the Mohicans. They don't make this no more. You know, I don't know any other company that will let you customize your truck as a company driver. They don't. They don't. Oh, guys, I put some of those. They were a gift from someone, so they're used. I lost one of them over here. So I'm gonna get the screw ones now. I'm gonna get the screw ones. So it's different. But yeah, guys, you know, me, I like talking a lot. So Olivia the shot, Big Azul on the shop. I keep you posted. I keep filming. See where the job is done. We give the truck a bath, and then guess what? We'll show you the lights. We'll show you the lights, baby. You gonna get it done, bro? What's gonna happen, man?
Oh yeah, dude. Getting the wire.
Getting some wires done. Look at this guy. He's so clean and shit. He doesn't do any. You don't work. You don't do anything here. Look how clean he is, man. Man, look at that. He's got all the freaking goodies, man.
Got all the wiring stuff needed.
That's right, man.
Oh yeah.
So then, guys, that's the plant. Underneath the toolbox. You know, it was cool. We got this toolbox inside there. I got my chains. You guys seen that, but we get a mountain up, down like this, so we can have the lights, the graphics hit the ground. So ground graphics. Like I said, I don't know how good these lights are, so we'll see at night. See how good they are. See how bright they are. Say hello to YouTube, bro.
What's up?
That's the man right there.
3 more of these.
The man with the plan, the boss.
No, lights on. Top corner on the right.
One wire harness.
Like that. There's single big tail wires like this.
I was looking in there. I was only seeing the 3 wire, but I'll double check.
Just something like that. Something
Yeah.
that. You see those lights right there? On the table over there. On the table.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, those have to plug into something like that. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll keep you posted. We let them work so they can get the shit done. Guys, welcome back. Anyway, so it's been a really long day, really long day, and yeah, to get the truck done, it is done. So But a lot of things happened. So, you know, it's trucking, so they were busy doing all the stuff. I couldn't film a lot of the other work because some of the mechanics didn't want to get involved with it. You know, they want to be behind the scenes. So, but my buddies did want to, so that was good at the beginning. So that was awesome. But they did a good job. My buddy did a good job. So Arturo, thank you, bro. Thanks, man. And David, he did amazing, dude. He did these brackets on the watermelon lights, and I think they look really cool. So I'm gonna show you guys. I tried to park in a dark spot, but not too dark, so I can still film. But you know, it was done around 9 o'clock. So, but it's around 2 o'clock right now because I had to wash the truck, and there was a lot of things I was doing as far as you guys will see. All right, here we go. Ready? There it is, baby. Big Azul has got some red, more red light for Big Azul. I love this red with the purple hue. If you guys see, I love that. Love it. It's like it's breathing. So here's what it looked like. Like I said, we got some lights right there, so they're not as bright, or they don't have the. They're not as bright. They don't have the star pattern because this is plastic. It's no glass watermelons. Now, my buddy, my real good friend in the shop, he's gonna hook me up with some. He said he'll find them for me. They're there, so you'll see what happens. Because we're gonna put 2 more. We're not done yet, guys. This is just the beginning. So, but let's start over here. Let's start over here. Start over here. All right. But I mean, they're bright. That's bright right there. That is bright right there. They just don't have that what I think they will have. You know, because I'm a rookie on this. You know, so it's just the plastic LEDs. When you have the glass, they told me, hey, when you have the glass, then it makes the pattern. You know, those graphics that you want. So I said, all right. I'll show you in the daytime a lot better how he built this bracket. But there's the lights, man. They're pretty good. You know, I mean, I'm really happy with them. So I'm really happy. And then here we go with the ones in the back, guys. The ones in the back. You guys comment down below. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. You guys like this or not? You know. I think they're cool. I mean, I love them. I think they're cool. I mean, I like that circle right there. You know, once I change them to the other ones, they will have that pattern. It'll spread out some more lights. I think they look cool. You know, you guys seen them like that before, but yeah. So they're underneath there now. So, but what I'm afraid of is, that's what my buddy Troy was saying, is if you get glass right there, man, you better get like 6 of them. Because they're going to constantly be breaking, you know, little pebbles, rocks. Right there, man, they're exposed. They're going to break. So it's just, they're in the way where debris is going to go through. So we're going to try it with this plastic one and see what happens. So what's going to happen, my buddy Arturo, he's going to give me something that goes right here. We're going to put it underneath here, right? And then we're going to have big graphics there. And I think that might look cool, just having those with the glass, you know, with the thing spreading out, you know, those nice rays, you know. It might turn out to be just fine, just because sometimes too many might, you know, not look as good. So we're gonna try everything. But yeah, I mean, that's bright. That's bright, guys. I mean, you get that. You get. It's kind of cool. It's like I'm coming, man. I got that dot. So what's gonna happen next? Everybody told me. And they're right, is we're gonna get one back here. If we're gonna go all, you know, ground graphics here, like ground lights, I'm gonna try to get one down there. I know it's dark, but get one down there so we can, boom, see. And that one for sure is gonna have to be glass, man, because, you know, we need a lot of illumination here. So there's this, there's the other one. There's the other one. So like I said, my buddy did a good job setting them out. Look at that. Very Nice and center, both of them. So now you guys can see what that looked like. Got the light right there. Usually, you know, when you see this type of lights in the front, in the back, red is fine, but in the front is yellow or orange. So traditional, I think I said, you know, but you know, you can put any color you want. I think that looks really cool underneath the toolbox. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So but you know, guys, we need that one right there, and that one with the drapes. Just imagine just spreading all those rays, you know. Just man, I think that will be really, really cool. And we're gonna keep it red or maybe yellow. So to tighten things, you know, red, yellow, red, you know, because we have the, you know, we had the yellows. You know, we had the yellows and the reds, so maybe we should keep it yellow and reds. You guys comment down below and let me know. Should I do red or should I do yellow? Should I match it all red or should I just do yellow there? So they're pretty cool. I think they're awesome. They're bright enough. Like when I'm riding the highway, it's gonna look really nice. Obviously, I can't see them, but when I'm passing somebody, that's the whole point. So yeah, they're pretty bright now. The brackets right there. And he did a really good job wiring these things, and with the custom bracket and quick connects. So now the cool thing about it, this is done, is that I can just disconnect and then just unbolt. There's some bolts right here. They come just right there. Boop, unbolt it and then take it and put a different light on there. Any light I want, and then connect it, because I got the quick connects to do what I want. Obviously, I gotta get it. It's just simple. He made it that way. The mechanic made it that way, so it's like, hey, if you want to change the lights, they break, just come over. We quick connect it. I mean, I can do it myself too, but you know, whenever it's getting a PM in the service, and this is what I was talking about. Actually, my buddies here, they hooked me up with this because I had the old ones. And I think you guys might have seen it on my other videos, but I got all brand new now. They're all nice. So they had a big bag here, and hey, my buddy Will, man, he hooked it up. So appreciate that, Will. So yeah, so this is you know what we're doing over here. This is what I was doing, you know. I didn't polish the wheels, guys. They look really bright already because they were pre-polished before. But I'm gonna have to do that. So, and also, I was working and gathering from somebody else's and friends, other people. They quit and retire. They will like me to have their stuff, and I said, yeah, sure. So I did this here. So I got a brand new hob cover, it's brand new, and then I got all the cool lug nuts. I think that looks cool. Comment down below, let me know. Let me know you guys dig that. So on the back, because I didn't have enough, I still had extras from the old ones I had and some of the new ones. So I kind of put them together here. Also, I have new hubs cover. And I did the spikes on this one as well. So on the other side it's the same thing, so it matches. Like I said, then you see these ones, they're the smooth ones that I had before, and then you have the ones with the, you know. So those are screws, and the other ones you just pop in there. Hopefully they'll last there, because you know the ones that don't screw, they come off really easy. Alright, coming this way next, what I would really like to do, hopefully, and I know my company's pretty good about it, is probably do some lights in the back here, like put light bars. That would be awesome. They got the fenders that they come with the lights that I would love to have. I think I will dig those, but we'll see what happens. A little bit, little guys. This is very expensive. I know there's really dark here, but I did the same thing with the spikes and new hubs. new covers on the hubs. I mean, look at that, super shiny. And then all the new lug nuts. Done. You know, and this is all from my buddies, man. This is all from people here at Western. You know, all the drivers, they're like, hey, man, we want you, you know, you need to roll cool, man. And, you know, I got a YouTube channel, and, you know, they're like, dude, you got to represent. So, but even if you don't have a YouTube channel, you come here to work at Western, you'll see what happens. They want you to look cool, man. You know, and they're always getting stuff, and they're like, hey, man, I don't need this lights no more. I don't use this no more. Or, you know, look at that. Look at that. Everyone is like that. So new hubs, and then I got the new spikes. Man, that looks sharp. I always wanted to have those spikes. Look at the spikes with the light combination. And you know, this was something that I had in my mind as soon as I got into this Pete, and it's like, man, I'm gonna get those watermelon lights. I'm gonna get those chicken lights I can. You know, just start building the truck like I wanted to, you know. And I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. So this is my fourth truck. This is a Ford Big Azul. Unfortunately, the first one, there's always happening, but that tells you right there, here at Western, we have so many trucks, and they're all hood trucks. They're all Peterbilts and Kenworths. And they're like, all right, get another truck. And I was like, hey, can I get that truck? Sure, no problem. Sometimes people retire, quit, and they just leave the stuff in the truck, you know, and it's whatever you put in the trucks, you gotta leave it. So what happens is that, you know, I'm like, hey, can I move into the truck there? And then, you know, you're always working and making good money, and, you know, they actually value that here in this company. They actually value you as a worker, and they recognize the job and the work you do, and they give you gifts. They reward you. You know, they're like, hey, man, you like trucking? Well, you came to the right place. You work and see what happens. Let me turn them. You know, now you guys seen this fog lights, so now I got the fog lights too. So it's not just a regular grill, and this is why my buddy was like, why don't you get my truck? Because his truck had the lights inside the breathers in here. So this in there on the top, and then this whole thing lights up and it glows. I think he put red in there, and it's really pretty. And he's got the lollipop right here. He's got the lollipop coming down, a really small one. I don't like them, but his is cool because it's so small. So kind of like I could dig it. I was like, yeah, that's cool, you know. Let me turn them fog lights, but I guess so used to this truck. Like, I really like this truck. You know, and it's like, I'm gonna have to change truck. And oh, it didn't turn on. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh yeah, I gotta probably turn the main lights. Oh, let's see. That's weird. Okay, maybe not. So yeah, I don't know really. Oh, they didn't turn on. Well, that's weird. I think maybe they're so strong that you gotta turn the truck on. But let's see with all the lights, guys, you know. Let's see with all the lights and see what happens. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, well, you have to hit the ignition. So. Alright, I'm sure they're on right now because I can see. Oh, yeah. So, let's see it. All the lights. So, there you go. All lights on. That's it. That's what you see behind your mirror when I'm coming. This is what you see. Big ol' Azul's coming through, baby. I don't like the fog light on this side over here. You guys see it's tilting, so I'm gonna have them reposition because I don't know why it's looking like that. I mean, I can tell in here though, actually. Whoa, now we got a light here. The brackets, I'm gonna have to mess with it. I don't like it tilting sideways like that. So, not a big deal, but maybe you guys can see the bracket now that he made, and then the wire. that he tapped into. It's pretty pro, man. So yeah, really good job. We're gonna fix the crooked light though. Don't like that. Don't like that. But yeah, guys, you guys comment down below. Let me know. Do you like the new Big Azul? Let me know. What should I do next? Let me know. Should I put yellow in here so we can keep the red and the yellow team together? I think we should. But we can go all red too on the ground, you know. So, but since we have all this yellow, who knows? Who knows? Whatever it comes, it might be my buddy has some watermelons in there and they're yellow. They could be red. If they're red, we're gonna go red. Whatever color it is, we're gonna have to go with it. Because, you know, it's a gift. No paying for it. So, and that's cool, man. I'm telling you, you know, I haven't spent a lot of money on this truck. Only in cleaning supplies and things like that. And you know, they pay for it because I just give them the ticket, and I always forget about it. So, but all I did was the shifter. So, and the extension was already on the truck from somebody else. So, and all I did was just put the shifter knob in my swirl shift. Other than that, I haven't spent no other money on this. Everything has been given to me. Everything's been handed me down. You know, it's really cool. All these lights, man. All the breather lights, all these chicken lights. I mean, you know, the company has been good on you know, giving me all the stuff, so that's great. And I want to say something. This is why I wanted to keep this truck too, because I have fog lights, and there's not, the other one doesn't have that, and they do make a difference. And you guys can see, man, and that makes a difference. And if you're like gotta be in the yard, there's a little too dark, but you don't want to bother people with your high beams or your regular lights right here. You can just leave those on and you can still see really well. So and basically I do it for that too. They do help in the fog a little bit, not as much as I think that, but they do. But guys, I hope you really like this video. I'm gonna have to edit so it doesn't get too long because it might be a little too boring, but you guys like trucks, maybe we'll be excited for you. I need you guys to comment down below. I also need you to subscribe to the video. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and hit all for all the notifications. Anytime I put a video, you will be notified. You can watch it later if you want to. You can watch it right there, whatever, you know. But you don't want to miss out on future contents, guys. I have contents all the time. So yeah. I hope you guys like this. You know, most of the time it's about trucking and driving and getting there, but this one was about, you know, lights, chicken lights, and making the truck look cool, man. Because that's what trucking is all about. Trucking, it's cool. And I want to show you guys. You know, trucking could be really cool. You know, so you want to get into trucking? There you go. Look how cool it can be. You know. You don't have to look boring going down the road. Thank you so much, man. Like and subscribe. TSMO out, baby. Yeah.